What's up, everybody? Divine here. I know I've been gone, and I know I haven't made a video in like probably like 5 days. I haven't really checked. I've been just kind of enjoying the last little remnants of exploring Inazuma, doing some things here and here, working on my own personal life, doing things like that. But this is not a personal video. I wanted to talk about Inazuma, thoughts on Inazuma, and sort of my general feelings on Inazuma so far after playing enough of Inazuma to the point where I'm at, I think 90. Yeah, I think if I check here, I'm 97. I'm 80 here, and I'm 94 here. So I'm almost done with this whole island, right? And then I'm almost done with Narakumi Island, and I'm close to done here. So basically, I've gotten a chunk of exploration done. And I've seen it all. I've played both of the bosses, the new bosses, and I've played everything really so far, other than maybe some minor things here and there. But after playing it, I have to say, without a doubt, Inazuma definitely shows what the best of Genshin was, and the best of Genshin is, and the best content for Genshin is. But also, it showed a major flaw that I don't think it's good. I think they should fix it, of course, but at the same time, I think it shows something that I was already thinking, and it kind of proves how I was feeling. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So basically, what I'm saying is the major flaw with Genshin right now, and the major flaw I would say is either. Well, no, I'm just gonna call it what it is. Endgame, and basically Spiral Abyss. It's right here, yeah. And so, if you don't know, this is Endgame. There is no really repeatable content, but besides the domains, but you have to use resin for the domains. This you actually can do for free. So this is the only free, like no resin, repeatable content-esque thing, and the only true Endgame in Genshin. And right now, if you don't know how I feel, I personally do not like Abyss. I haven't tried the new Abyss, right? So I can't speak on the new Abyss, but in terms of how Abyss works, and as an endgame, I think Abyss as an endgame is very, very boring. Think about it. You do 4 floors, right? You do 4 floors. You have to come up with a team of 8 units, off rip. So you have to build up 8 units. Right? And then you have to spread those 8 units out in a really good manner. And a lot of times, you cannot do it with just the same team straight through. Other than like 9 and 10. So you can't do it with the same team straight all the way through. You have to like come out, come back in, switch sometimes. And what this leads to me is a whole lot of me forcing to play in ways that I don't want to play, or play teams that I genuinely don't want to play, and it feels very boring. I have seen gameplay of the new Abyss. It looks significantly better. It looks like it's way more universal. There's way more things that you can do, way more fun, like more fun than frustrating. And that's the biggest issue I've always had with Abyss, is that it was more frustrating than fun. And so you have this end game, which consists of getting artifacts, spending all your resin on these artifacts to farm Abyss, which only resets every 2 weeks. And then on top of that, Abyss only gives 600 primos, 150 for all 3 floors. So with that being said, to me, I've always felt like Abyss was half baked. It was half assed, and I always kind of never liked it. And with this update, they didn't add no real new endgame. They just added Inazuma, some Archon quests, a lot of exploration. You know, Ayaka and Yoimiya and Sayu, Yoimiya and Sayu are going to come soon. But basically added some new units. And Inazuma, and I enjoy this, but it also reinforces what the strength of Genshin was, and that is exploration. Throughout this whole update, throughout this whole update, I've constantly felt like Inazuma is fucking amazing. It's amazing as an open world area, and I love it, and it's so beautiful. And I genuinely think waiting all this time for Inazuma was not bad. And the fact that they're even spacing it out, and this is not the rest of Inazuma, we have 3 more or 2 more islands to come. And so with that, I'm like, yo, Inazuma is amazing. I cannot wait for what they're about to do with the Archon Quest. I cannot wait what they're about to do with the what's the name? With the maps. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna like, just what the potential of MiHoYo is. But also there's this bittersweetness because we still have to stick with this, I would say, shitty endgame. Truth be told, that's the way I feel. Like, I don't, like, I give MiHoYo the praise, and I give MiHoYo all the love for making amazing characters, amazing story quests, amazing open world, a free open world at that. And so I applaud MiHoYo for all that. But at the end of the day, I have to be honest and say that Endgame right now is simply farming artifacts, getting new units, and then doing Spiral Abyss, getting frustrated and slamming your controller because you don't want to play no more, because you're playing playstyles that you don't even fucking understand. And then many people say, well, then just learn those playstyles, but those playstyles are not for me. And so that's the main issue I've had with Spiral Abyss. Maybe it's going to change. Maybe they're actually going to implement more fun things. I need to try the new Spiral Abyss, so I'll talk about it after. I'll talk way more in detail about Spiral Abyss after. But right now, there is not much to do. You have this beautiful open world, and once you explore it, you've explored it. And it always harkens back to the point that I've always made. I've made many videos on this. But there needs to be something in the open world. Some replayable content that switches locations that does not cost resin. That has some form of actual impact on your characters and your gear and all that. Many people say, oh, well, a rune system or something like that will suck because more RNG and all blah, blah, blah. But I don't think that if they actually design good runes. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't design bad runes, then there would be no issue with getting any rune. Like, for example, a game like Dauntless. I play a game like Dauntless, and the Dauntless, they have bad perks. They have bad cells in that game. That's what they call it. And I understand there's going to be bad cells. There's going to be bad runes. There's going to be bad anything. No matter what you have, if you have a group of something, there's going to be something, there's going to be one thing in there that is worse than the others, and the others are better. That's just the way life is. So, it doesn't, like, I don't care if it's RNG, I just care about doing fun content where I actually get to go around the map and actually, you know, explore and do more stuff than actually having to do it myself. You know what I mean? Like, we can explore. We can go farm our daily mobs every day. But once you get enough materials and play the game enough, there is no point. You see what I'm saying? And so, I don't get the whole point of this big open world, dropping all these new regions, these new puzzles, which are amazing, and then not being able to actually, you know, do anything else in the open world. Like, I feel as if MiHoYo just listen to like some players sometimes. And I'm not saying we're always right, but like, and maybe they do have something in the works. I don't know, but I would love to see in the coming updates them change Endgame and make it something better and way more enjoyable for other players. But I enjoy all of Inazuma, the exploration, all of it, the lore. Ball is fucking amazing. Like, I'm a Ball and Sarah simp right now, and jeez. And on top of that, we're also getting another unit, like a free unit, a collab unit in 2.1. So I'm gonna talk about it in a different video, but dude, Inazuma has been very exciting so far. There is some nitpicks, there is some issues, but at the end of the day, for what we was given, for the meal I was given, right? I enjoyed my meal, if that makes sense. Like, I seen Mtash talk about it in a video of him. It's like a latte. You cannot be mad when you buy a latte, drink the latte, and you're like, oh, the latte's gone. Like, the latte was so good. So you have to savor each moment of that latte. It's just like a meal. A meal does not last forever. You have to eat that meal eventually. And if you don't eat it, then you have to throw it away because the food goes bad. So basically my point is saying, enjoy Inazuma, enjoy the exploration while it lasts. But the one thing I would say, I want MiHoYo to implement something which gives more purpose to exploration in the open world. Because right now, Spiral Abyss is literally a glorified domain. It's a glorified domain, truth be told. You go into a little circle arena, and don't get me wrong, the scenery of Spiral Abyss is beautiful. But dude, it's literally just a circle arena with stars and shit. It's like, you have this big open world. Like, look at this. Look at this fucking gorge. This shit is beautiful. I would love to see more. Like, there's so many areas, like even in Dragonspine, whole arenas in the open world that looks beautiful. Why don't you make some of those areas where we fight or like do things on a daily basis? I don't know. That's just me. That's just how I'm feeling. This is just my opinion. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, all that. How are you feeling about Inazuma? I like to ask. If you are enjoying Inazuma, tell me, what do you enjoy the most about Inazuma? Have you got Ayaka? Are you summoning for Yoimiya? Or are you waiting for boss? Sorry, I had to cough. But, yeah, all of that. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. See you and have a wonderful day. Bye.